So this is Deb with a bottle of what, Deb?
Carrington.
Ah, and she's using the Menu New Norm aerator decanter. Just zoom in on the action. So it's sealed together, and then when she turns it over, what it does is the wine pours down the sides of the decanter rather than just dripping straight in, and this means that there's a really wide surface area across which the wine is spread, which in turn means that the wine is all touching a great deal of air on the way through. So it's quite a good looking decanter, as our Auntie Jen said yesterday when I described it to her, a bit like a ship's decanter, very difficult to knock over. And you can, once you've decanted it into there, just take the stopper off the top and place that on your table, which is a pretty good show. But if you've got lots of stuff on the table, or you've got quite a small table, that can present a bit of a challenge. But that is, and also if you want to do more than one bottle of wine, as senior management has just pointed out. So this is just glugging through now, it's almost all the way through. There it goes. So at this point what Deb can do is actually just turn the thing over, because it's sealed there in the rubber bung, and it's actually just decanting straight back in. Now, because Deb's not entirely convinced at this stage, she's just keeping her hands hovering around it. But once it's got a certain amount of critical mass back in the bottle and there's some weight, there's very little chance of it falling over, and you can just take your hand away completely, as Deb has here. It also means that if you actually do want to present the wine in its bottle, so people can pretend to know what they're talking about and say, oh yes, it's a 2013 yada yada blah blah, it can do that. Also takes up a bit less space on the table. Some people just like seeing wine in the bottle. There you go, job done. Now we, with our very exciting friends Ed and Jen, have previously done a taste test of a bottle of fairly cheap £5 or £6 Malbec, I think it was, and it was a blind test. Neither Ed nor Jen knew which was the decanted and which was the undecanted, and the consensus was that the decanted wine tasted far better, far more expensive, and was lovely and rich and smooth, pretty much giving the effect of a bottle of wine that's been decanted for a good hour or so. So this is the Menu New Norm wine aerator and decanter, available on that there amazon.co.uk.